We gotta get podcasting, man. I gotta.
Yeah, all right. Let's.
Okay.
Just
Do you have
jump
a hard out?
In an hour.
Okay.
I got a soft innie.
Soft in.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh
You
hell no.
You want to fuck my belly button, big boy?
No,
You want
can't
to put
say-
that big ass dick in my belly button, little boy? Little
can't-
tiny boy
you
with
can't
a
say
big old
that,
fucking
dude.
cock. Let's start the podcast. Do we really not have?
We don't have it.
Why don't we have the
I'll
music?
program it in at some point.
Okay,
we just don't have it on the
we didn't have the music, so now everyone imagine the music.
Well, no, we have the music. I'm able to put it in later.
I know.
We just,
Shut up. Shut up.
You lost the rights to the music.
Zach, shut up.
Bob took
We
it.
haven't introduced you yet. Zach, shut your mouth, dude.
I don't need to be here. Ryan's here now. I can leave,
No,
right?
you can't. You got to be here, brother.
don't you dare.
You have
This
some
is the-
apologies to give.
This is the biggest thing that's happening in your career right now, Zach.
Oh my god! You caught me. I was out watering the tomatoes. That's what I was doing.
Okay.
Do you actually say tomatoes?
I said tomatoes.
Water
now, that's
in the
right.
tomatoes.
I'm back in Minnesota, so it's all about watering the tomatoes and getting the hose air off the roof.
The hose?
Why was the hose on the roof?
So I was watering the tomatoes.
Are the tomatoes on the roof?
They
Well,
growing.
you gotta get sun coverage.
What the?
So you go on top of your roof?
Yeah.
What?
That's
You have
dangerous,
tomatoes
man.
growing out of your roof. What do you live in a Pixar?
Yeah, are you in a
film? What the
fucking
fuck?
kids book?
Zach's 42 years old going on his mom's roof.
I gotta be honest, folks. I got a little caught up in the yes and it, and I got a little lost.
Your
in the
own
sauce.
yes anding. We were just asking you questions. We were grilling
And then
you.
you're like, yes, yes, I have tomatoes in my
Tomatoes are on
roof.
the roof there.
Yes.
And
All right. Did we play the music yet?
yeah. It's
Can we
playing.
imagine the music?
It's
Does everyone
playing right
imagine the
now.
music?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Welcome to the We Cool podcast. We're in the mix here with we got the regular crew of dudes. Plus we got the one of the ultimate guests, one of the biggest guests we've had so far. Zach Kagan, everybody. Welcome, Zach, to the podcast.
eat your
Welcome
heart
back.
out, Henry. Get fucked.
What's up, bro?
Until next week when you are back in the leaderboards of We Cool Guests.
Yep.
Damn, dude, coming out hot, bro.
I don't think I'm number one still. I think it's probably Clay and Henry.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's Clay.
Well,
Clay.
Clay gets it just by proxy, you know. Like you get like shadows of Clay in the background, like he's Sasquatch.
Yeah,
Cave just walked by. You just saw Cave just made a little appearance.
I saw that. That's pretty.
He's got to see his 13-year-old girlfriend in New Jersey.
Pretty exciting. We actually have here. Hold on. We have something that is pertinent to this conversation. An apology. While I'm trying to find it, I will apologize for the past, or not the past couple weeks, but a couple weeks ago when I was on vacation, we had to rip the audio off the Zoom call, and it was pretty poor audio. So if I'm trying to search right now, if you guys have anything to demand or anything.
Well, okay. Just speaking of Cave, right? I don't know if I told you this story, Tommy, but at the Tiny Boys show, Cave was performing, and he was doing this bit. Okay, there were these girls. I think you talked about it last episode. There were these girls in the front row of Tiny Boys, right?
Yeah, there's some beautiful princesses came out, I heard. That's the
Yes.
talk. That's the word on the street is some beautiful princesses came out to Tiny Boys.
Some bells of the balls.
Some bells of the ball. Some beautiful princess came out to Nook, too. I don't know where these girls are coming from, but, and listen, I don't want to know, but keep them coming, I say.
What are these shows next to the Pretty Woman Factory?
Yeah, whatever factory these pretty, beautiful princesses
Turning out
are.
these big booty, nice face,
nice
ladies?
face sluts.
A maitre d', another
Wait.
order of the same.
ordering from the maitre d'.
At
Yes,
the
please.
at the Sluts Factory.
God. So, okay, at the show, Cave goes up. He does this whole bit about being a pedophile, and it's crushing. Everyone's like, they're loving it. They're loving Cave being a pedophile. Mm-hmm. And then at the end of the show, when people are clearing out, I'm walking out too, and I'm walking behind these beautiful princesses, right? And they're talking to each other, and as they're going up the stairs, one turns to the other one and says, So do you think that guy's really a pedophile?
It's a natural question when someone talks about it. Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not sure, honestly.
Do you think that was a bit, or do you think she's being serious with that question?
No, they were being.
Yeah, 100%.
I roasted someone and called them a pedophile, which you just gotta. I mean, you gotta do that, you know.
No, you gotta stop.
And
you gotta stop calling people pedophiles.
and a guy came up to me after the roast in the audience and went, "Is that guy really a pedophile?"
Yeah. You got
It was Evan Wall. Evan Wall was the guy I was roasting. And do you know what I said?
He's believable.
Yeah.
I said yes.
Yeah, plausible.
Everything I said was the truth.
Yeah.
The allegations are not. They're not just getting beat automatically. You know, you got to get some defendants up there.
They're getting beat off automatically.
Yeah,
they're
something's
little
getting
young
beat.
allegations. Little
Yeah,
baby.
these young allegations are getting beat off, and I'm saying, stop.
That's gonna be my rap name, dude. Young Allegations.
Dude, that's actually really, that's
Young Allegations
fucking
is
fire,
good.
bro.
Okay.
Dude, young allegations goes crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Young allegations on the track.
Young allegations.
Okay, if you want to submit or demand your own anonymous apology, go to wecoolpodcast.com or, God damn it, I got to just write this number down somewhere. I'll get it tattooed on my arm so I don't need to look it up. But
Don't get it on the wrist because that's a
Holocaust
Yeah, that's a
thing.
no-no.
Yeah.
that's a no-no.
People will think you're doing a Magneto cosplay.
Yes. Okay, submitting an anonymous listener
That's a big
apology.
That's what people said about Holocaust survivors.
What is this guy doing, a Magneto?
Yeah, when they escaped, when they got out of the camps, it was like the
do you-
50s, and they're
who do
like,
you-
"What is this guy doing, Magneto over here?"
Whoa!
What do you think you are,
When they
fucking
all came to
Magneto?
New York,
Oh,
When
this
came to New
fucking
York
guy, he
after-
thinks he's Magneto all of a
Just
sudden.
a frail Jewish man who can't walk.
Yeah.
you know?
Italian guys going up to Jews in New York in 1948, going like, "Look at this fucking Magneto guy over here." Whoa.
Hey.
He's got like,
bending the spoons, okay. I'm more of a Wolverine guy anyway, so fuck off.
Okay.
Anyways, that's a little U.S. history for you.
World
history, yeah.
Wait,
not-
US
World
history.
War history.
do you think, Tommy, do you think Germany's in the United States?
I'm sorry, was that war called U.S. War II?
The beautiful state of Germany right next to Nebraska.
This time it's personal. Submitting an anonymous listener apology. I want to apologize to my roommate, Tommy Bayer, for podcasting late into the evening when he's trying to sleep. Despite the name of the podcast, we are aware that Tommy is not up. All love.
Yeah, they woke me up at 1 a.m. and I came out in my boxers, and I was like, "Are you guys fucking podcasting?" And then everyone got really scared, and I was like, "You guys got to shut this down now."
You're like a disappointed dad. Like,
I went full dad mode, and I got mad at them.
where'd you learn this? We
I was
learned
like,
it from you.
I was like, no, shut it down and figure it out.
go to bed.
This is not happening. And then I went back to my room, and then it was just like silent for like 10 minutes, and then I just heard the door close. So it's like 4 guys just immediately leave the apartment, and I just hear them laughing in the stairway. Just clearly making fun of me. I had my boxers were like, I'm pretty sure I had like a ball hanging out. I'm just like,
You
No.
gotta. Did you guys ever see? I remember. I think I've told this on the podcast before, but there's a lot of errant penises and balls hanging out of boxers. Once you get past, I think like once you have a kid, you no longer give a fuck because, or
Yeah.
probably like 35, maybe that's the age. I remember one time walking in on my cousin. He was sleeping at my parents' house, and he like didn't know it, but his dick was just out of his boxers in the morning. I was just like, whoa.
yo.
Same thing happened with my grandpa, and that's when I found out that his dick looks like a baby pickle, which was very fucking.
Yeah, grandpa's dicks get weird.
Oh yeah, dude, it looked like a Gedney little cruncher.
Dude, they do look like little crunchers.
Vlasic Classic.
Yeah, no, dude, he would be
No,
hoping
no.
for a Vlasic Classic, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Big balls,
you reach
too.
a certain age. Yeah, you
You're-
reach a certain age and like your testicles look like egg drop soup.
It looks like egg
Stringy.
drop soup that needs to be like fucking shaved before
Yeah.
it's gonna get served. Just looking angry red balls.
Yeah.
So that's nice, though. I'm assuming this was Clay who wrote in, making yet another appearance on the podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do another one here. Okay, this one came in. This is one for Tommy here. Another one for Tommy. Oh wait. Okay, this is a different one. Let's do this one. This one sounds fun. Looks fun. All right, so to write these in, again, go to wecoolpodcast.com, and I'm going to try and pull up this this number as well.
You guys are getting straight to the apologies this week.
I don't know.
There's no.
Just kind of felt like it. Felt like the flow.
It's business.
Okay.
Hey, Zach, can you do me a favor, man? Can you just pipe down a little bit over there?
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that, but
All right.
Okay. 612-314-6469.
Have
to
Zach
call
on
in.
the podcast just to tell him to shut the fuck up.
We don't need
Hey,
your
Zach.
commentary,
Yeah.
Zach.
Zach, we're trying to podcast over here. I don't know who invited you.
well, I am at your the top Patreon tier where I just get to sit in on episodes, and I'm sorry, I'm just supposed to be listening. I'm not supposed to provide commentary.
Zach, you look like our podcast producer right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak anymore. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
gonna
look like you're just
listen.
making sure everything goes smoothly.
I'm just checking the levels, and
Yeah.
honestly, things are looking pretty good. So I'm not gonna speak anymore for the rest of the episode. Just let you guys do your thing.
You got like
Just a
second.
fly on the wall.
You got second place in a meat raffle, and you got to be on the podcast.
Grab a napkin or something. I got a fucking sinus infection.
Ryan's got a sinus infection, dude. It's all hell has broken loose on the podcast. Okay,
Where's his sinus? I guess it's in his sinuses.
Zach.
Oh my God. I can't believe you make $1 billion a year.
I'm not gonna speak again. I'm a fly on the wall.
Where's his sinus infection? In his toe, Zach. Idiot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
For some
Zach.
reason, I thought it was like an ingrown toenail type thing, but no, it's like he's got to do a neti pot or whatever. Ryan, do you have a neti pot?
He's not. Can you see? Can you see us?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, he's just not. He's not locked in right. Do you have a neti pot? Zach wants to know.
Dude, I've been looking into getting one. I was doing a saline spray yesterday because I don't know what it is when I get really drunk, but I get really stuffed up.
I think that's normal.
Oh yeah, we got to hear about limestone.
It's great.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right,
get into that.
We'll do this and then we'll move on to that. Okay. Hi guys, big fan of the pod. I apologize for being mean to my boyfriend. He can't come to my college graduation because he has to go to a baptism. My boyfriend is a huge gym rat. He's a competitive power lifter. Whoa. So I told him that I hope that
Sounds like one of us, huh? Are you dating one? Is this one of our
Are you
girlfriends?
dating all four of
Yeah.
us? So I told him that I hope next time he goes to the gym, he hits a squat PR and then immediately shits his pants personal record, and immediately shits his pants right after in my fit of disappointment.
Yeah. Squat PR. What's a squat poop?
Squat Puerto Rico.
What are you squatting Puerto Rico over there? You got the whole country of Puerto Rico on your shoulders there, brother?
Not a country.
You got the whole province. What is it? You got the whole territory
it's a
of Puerto
territory.
Rico?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like territory because it reminds me of a turf. Like it's like don't come over here, man. This is fucking our
Oh, a turf war?
territory.
You mean
yeah.
a turf war?
Like it's like don't even come to Puerto Rico, bro. This is our shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is our territory.
Territory. But actually, it's us being like, no, you guys are ours now.
Yeah.
Except you can't vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not cool.
I honestly
Talk about we cool, not cool.
Yeah, not cool.
I thought they could vote, can't they?
No, they can't vote.
They
They can vote in certain things, but it's limited.
I don't think they have-
They can vote for the president.
No, I don't think so. Or
And
maybe
they don't have the big thing is they don't have like representation.
they don't
in
have a
Congress.
senator. Yeah.
But they don't want to be a state, I don't think.
I think
they're
it's pretty
no.
divided there.
I wouldn't want to, dude.
When I was over there, the people I talked to, they didn't want to be a part of the U.S. They were like, we're not.
When I
that's
lived
not
in
us.
Puerto Rico, they wanted
I'm trying to
it.
go back, man.
When did you go to Puerto Rico?
I went when I was 21.
Oh, dude, it's sick. Yeah, I've been twice
It's
in the
really
last
sick,
couple
dude.
years.
I want to, dude. I might get like a little content writing bag, little money.
Are you
and
gonna
I'm taking
write
that
for
money.
a web series?
Yeah,
YouTube?
like a yeah, like a company. They want some content stuff. So they reached out.
Tommy's selling out.
Dude, I would gladly sell.
On a
I've been
heartbeat.
wanting this. Huh?
I've been praying that I could sell out.
Praying on my just every day.
Yeah. Let me write Teletubbies ad copy, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Let
care.
me do the Teletubbies Instagram.
I want to do Molly in Puerto Rico with my boys.
Hell yeah.
Who
I mean,
are the Teletubbies?
Brian, you telling me that you wouldn't do like the Teletubbies animated
No,
series?
I'm not. I'm like being.
Y'all know the son, the baby son?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote all that
No,
fucking
I would
kids
easily
jokes.
do that.
He had a
dude.
huge cocaine problem. Nobody
Yeah, what
knew
if
You know
he
about
about,
that.
said-
you know
what
about
if-
Tubby Custard?
what
you
if
know
he
about Tubby
said,
Custard? That was me.
Yeah,
I
what
did
if-
that bit.
What if he came up to one of the other Teletubbies and he was like, and then the other guy, you know, like that's the writing process, you know? Isn't that how they
Yeah.
talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, are the Tubbies in the writing room with you? Are they
Yeah,
like
you're
part of the
pitching it to 'em.
process
You're
and
like-
stuff?
Yeah,
I
that
hear
is
they
kind
give
of.
the worst notes too.
Yeah.
Just
You can't.
constantly.
You don't know what the fuck they're saying.
It's like The Rock, right?
What about
like
the
Rock can't lose a fight in a movie. Like the Teletubbies can't. They can't be disrespected.
Yeah.
I've been pitching a thing for the Teletubbies. I think they should turn on those little TVs on their.
I think they have before. I'm pretty sure that's how like they
Yeah,
get
but they
to
should turn on
segments.
those. They should turn on those TVs and turn on maybe like the Joe Rogan Experience or something.
Yeah. My favorite TV show. You know, I do have
Yeah, I hear
I'm a
that.
big
like,
Teletubbies head. I love the Teletubbies.
Is it weird that it's not just called the Teletubbies? Because they do have televisions.
But they're
in there.
tubby. They are little tubby.
Yeah, they're fat.
Dude, what about like? Yeah, you're like.
what about a jacked Teletubby?
Telejackie?
Jackie.
Dude, what about like you got like two people and they're like, nah, dude, Sopranos is the best TV show. Nah, Breaking Bad. And then you're like, me, I'm more of a Teletubbies guy, bro. I've
Yeah,
been watching
kinda
since the jump.
Dude, I smell a new bit, bro. I smell a new fucking open mic bit.
Might be a new bit. I've been getting
Yeah.
into the Teletubbies lately because of lore.
Yeah.
I'm into Teletubbies lore.
Yeah. I'm doing a Teletubbies rewatch
You're a girl. You go to a guy's apartment and he just has like season 1 through 9.
on the Blu-rays.
Yeah. Y'all seen the Teletubbies? That happened to me too, dude. Being a Teletubby, it sucked.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hear that Gen Z Teletubbies. They have a phone in their chest.
Yeah. They have a
cutting the
cell
cord.
phone. They have an iPhone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are Gen Z Teletubbies? Are they the Telewokie? Are they woke?
Yeah. Telewokies.
Yeah.
Are they Telewokies?
What are they? The tele love your bodies
The
no matter what?
Tele
Yeah,
non-binaries.
they're no longer tubby.
Yeah, the tele.
What about that?
The tele that word's actually fatphobic. Ubbies.
Yeah.
Yeah. The telenovas.
Speaking
All
of
right.
speaking of the telenovelas, speaking
we
of
go,
being
there
of fatphobic, we can continue this. So she told him that she wants him to shit his pants.
Uh-huh.
I honestly
That's kind of
didn't-
funny.
Or I'm assuming she here might be a he.
Yeah, they
They.
But like, okay, if your partner, if presumably their partner is a guy, right? If your partner is telling you to shit your pants squatting, you're like, okay, they're goofing around.
Yeah, they
This
have
is
stated
fun.
such boyfriend. Okay. I honestly didn't think that was that fucked up, but he said I was being mean, and my best friend told me that it was wrong of me to wish misfortune on him. My therapist did not find it funny and told me it's best to take it back. What the?
What?
Even my dad told me I was out of line.
What
why
the
are you?
fuck?
Why are
I
you
feel-
getting three
okay.
opinions on this?
Okay, you got 4 guys telling you right now that I think you're well within your rights to tell your
Yeah.
boyfriend to shit his pants.
for sure.
That's funny.
yeah.
You're making a joke.
Yeah.
And
also,
he should have
also,
taken it as support.
and
He
he's not
should've.
coming to your graduation.
You're still hoping that he gets his PR. That's
You need a-
impressive. Yeah.
You need a new therapist, and it needs to be someone who, whatever you do, goes, that's fine.
Yeah. Let me
That's
be your
completely
I'll do
fine.
therapy on you.
Okay, here it's
Yeah, I can fix you.
because I didn't think it was bad. Still,
Therapist, I can fix. That's on their website.
I can fix
That's
you.
like their front page of their website is I can fix him.
it's like Saul Goodman style advertisements for a therapist.
Dude, therapists should be like they should be like mechanics, you know what I mean? Where they're like, anxiety, bipolar, that's going to be pretty expensive.
Yeah,
you know,
you're gonna
like
want
they're
to take
looking
care
at
of that right away.
Yeah,
the other
you're like-
stuff you can put off.
Yeah, you're 25, so we're going to want to make sure you're talking
Zach.
about, you know, your
Were we talking about like a mechanic at the Apple store who's like working on a phone and
Oh
slides
yeah, that's a good bit. I
and
love that bit.
slides under the phone? He's got the phone
Yeah,
on the
he's
ground.
got a flatbed. He's like on his back on the floor underneath the phone. The phone's still tiny, right? But
Yeah,
he's just getting
and you're like you
underneath it.
go in, you're like, hey, my phone's broken, and then he like puts it like a foot off the ground, and then he gets under it on a little cart.
He's like, let me see this.
Yeah,
Ah,
Okay,
I gotta get the tool. He slides completely
put that
back
on the
out.
Teletubbies. Make that sketch.
I didn't think it was bad still, so I called him the next day after he dodged my call because he was still mad. What is going on? I texted him saying, "Why are you so mad at me? Did you actually shit your pants at the gym?" To which he replied, "I'm not laughing. I'm sorry, babe. I didn't think it was that serious, but you got to get better at organizing your planner." Damn.
I gotta be honest, man. I don't think it's that bad.
yeah.
I don't think like any of this is I would have never even asked for anybody's opinion on this, honestly.
Well, people are mad at this person. That's just why they have a little bit of a situation, is because they're like, everyone's telling me I was in the wrong, and I think you were not that much in the wrong.
No, I feel like the boyfriend here is kind of pretending that it isn't funny because he's mad, right?
Yeah, and
It is
also it's
funny.
like if he's so mad about this, it makes me wonder, does this guy actually shit his pants? Because if he was an individual who didn't shit his pants, he would be like, that's all right, whatever. But it's like, well, now a little bit pie's on your face, buddy. Do you actually shit your pants by doing PRs, by doing Puerto Ricos in the gym?
Maybe he's also he's a competitive power lifter, huge gym
Maybe
rat. This is his whole personality. And so maybe you're fucking with that type of thing. Like maybe it's off limits, but
Yeah, that's fair. I guess if my girlfriend was like, I hope you shit your pants on TV when you're doing a late night set,
Yeah.
I would be pretty upset. I'd be like, I don't want that to happen.
that's true.
But you'd also be you'd be giggling a little bit.
Yeah, you got to riff. You got to riff your way out of that, brother. You don't just keep doing the act. I'll tell you that.
No,
If you shit your pants on
has
TV,
has anyone pissed their pants on late night while performing stand
I
up?
don't think
dude,
so.
that would be
I'm pretty
that
sure we would
actually
know.
might be a hilarious
That'd be
bit.
legendary.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
to
good,
go
honestly.
to come out and say, "Hey, thank you. It's beautiful to be here," and then just like a big puddle
and
just
then you go, no. Anyways, I was at Walmart.
Yeah,
And you
this
just-
sounds
you
like
just
a
get in.
Scoville late night, like a Scoville Conan bit. Honestly,
Yeah.
Well, there was that John Doerr one where he's the half man, half horse, because he's coming late from his Hercules rehearsals, and then the horse pisses while he's doing stand up.
So it kind of happened.
It kind of, yeah, but that's like 3 layers deeper than just a man going out there and just pissing his pants on
I might be the
national
first
television.
one. I want to piss my pants on late night.
Dude, it's straight up a good bit. That would be funny. And no,
After we do our podcast debut on late night.
you do it for real. Like, don't tell the booker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like I'm solidly in the corner of the listener, and I think most of our other listeners will be. I think it's fucking crazy that 3 or 4 people in your life told you that this was.
This feels like a relationship ending argument. Maybe this feels like a relationship on its last legs. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, like if you guys can't agree on saying I hope you shit your pants
Yeah.
is like a little bit funny.
Honey, dump him, drag him, dump him.
I'm gonna
Yes.
say that this relationship needs a spotter. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
If this relationship is gonna set its own Puerto
PR.
Rico and not shit its pants all over the fucking place, He's gonna need someone to hold it up from the back.
Maybe this is like a common thing too. So maybe it's like truly not even a joke. He's like, babe, that happens more than you would think.
That's why
it's actually really serious. It's actually a condition that a lot of us suffer from.
It's called shitting on the floor.
It's called poo boo doo doo.
It's called poo-poo. Yeah, poo-poo-tonitis.
Tinnitus.
My friend Greg
And I'm at risk.
died from poopoo-tonitis.
I got poo-poo tinnitus.
Poor guy pooped himself to death. Poo-pooed all over the floor. This floor is covered in shit.
A detective walks in. He's like,
Classic.
smells like shit.
God. This is the worst case of poo-poo-tonitis I've ever seen.
Smells like
My 40 years on the force.
Yeah.
Smells
He's
like doo-doo in here, boys.
He puts his hand like in the doo-doo. He like tastes like, that's doo-doo, all right. Yep. Just as I suspected.
We're gonna have to talk to his girlfriend. Bring her in.
See if she wished this would happen to him.
He put finger in the doo-doo, eats it, and goes, the guy's still close. And they're like, yeah, he's
Still warm.
there.
Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah, he's right
laying
there dead.
there. You too can prevent poo-poo tinnitus by not wishing it upon your boyfriend. Yeah. How many times has this happened to you?
Has this ever happened to you?
I can't
For
believe
just 2 payments of $2.99, you can keep a bodybuilder's sphincter
Payments of
tight as hell.
$2.99.
Yeah, that's so cheap.
I feel like we could make that one payment, Zach.
$6. I think it could just be one $6 payment.
$299.
Oh, okay. $1 $6 for $2.99 or $1 $6 payment.
But if you need time,
Yeah,
you need two.
I get
You can do it
it.
in
Times
two.
are tough right now. We can,
you can put it on layaway.
dude. They should do that at like fast food places, you know, because it's getting so expensive. It's like $8 for a meal, or 42 cents for the next 7 months.
Yeah.
There should be fast food memberships.
Or you at there are. I'm pretty sure there are.
Yeah,
dude.
I think there for sure are.
Yeah, you go there and
there's
they're
gotta be a membership.
they're like, "Are you a McDonald's reward member?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
I mean,
no?
I use the Chipotle app to order it, and
Yeah.
it gives you like, but I guess that's not really like a membership.
Yeah, what's the reward? Poo-poo tinnitus.
Yeah, that's another common way to get it, actually.
Hey, and we're back.
Yeah.
It's I didn't even they began this by apologizing for being mean. I'm saying this is an unnecessary apology.
No.
I'm sorry.
Why don't you call in and tell us what was the tone of your voice?
Yeah.
And do an impression of yourself while saying this to your boyfriend, and then we can decide.
And then we'll do an impression of ourselves as your boyfriend doing a PR and shitting our pants.
Wait, let's do a little improv
As your
right now.
Chinese boyfriend.
Great.
Let's do a little improv right now, Ryan.
Yeah.
You'd be the girlfriend, and you tell me that I hope I shit my pants,
Yeah.
and I'll be the boyfriend, and I'll be upset, or
Well, you can't
act
come
like
to
he would.
you can't come to my graduation because you have a baptism.
I gotta go to my 42-year-old uncle's baptism.
Okay, well, I hope you shit your pants when you do
what?
a PR. Yeah.
I'm gonna start lifting stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start lifting stuff, and I'm mad now.
Yeah, what was a bit? I'm doing a bit.
All right,
You shouldn't-
Ryan, I'm going to be your therapist. Tell me
right.
about what just happened.
Yeah, he couldn't come to my graduation, and then I told him that he should. I hope he shits his pants when he gets a PR while he's squatting.
You should kill yourself.
Oh no!
All right, now I'm gonna be the dad, Ryan.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him he should shit his pants when he's squatting.
I think I'm gonna divorce your mom.
God, what?
All right, Zach, you're the mom now. Tommy, tell your wife.
Yeah, Mom. Yeah,
honey, honey, our daughter or son or kid of unknown gender, told their boyfriend that he should shit his pants, and I think we should get a divorce.
It's just like my parents all over again.
Wait.
The
They
same.
divorced over poo-poo-tinitis.
Oh, yeah. Poo-poo-tinitis. ruins families.
Have you or a loved one been injured in a poo-poo tinnitus accident?
You may be entitled to financial compensation from
Call the law offices of Mesh, Besher, and Spence and
Mesh Bencher.
and also our third lawyer sucks.
Call the law office of.
I'm Saxophone. I'm the third lawyer from that firm.
Mesh, Besher, and Spence and Kooky Diaper.
And I got a lot of problems in my head, man. Hey, man, we're going to sue this motherfucker. We're going to kill him. We're going to kill him by suing him, man.
He's mean.
We're going to fucking kill him. He's going to sue
Give me
somebody.
him. I'm gonna eat him.
I'm going to eat his bones.
You're like, what the fuck?
He says you're gonna eat his buttholes.
We're going to eat his bones.
Trust me, this is the best. This is the best lawyer west of the Mississippi. You're gonna want to trust Nick.
He's just like flashing his ass out the window.
Yeah, Your Honor, let me get behind the podium. I'm gonna eat it.
John, I'm going to kill you, bitch.
You're talking to your defense lawyer. You're like, "Fuck, they got Kooky Diaper. We are fucked."
God, dude, they got.
I'm going to kick your ass, Your Honor. Come here.
He fights the judge.
Give me that
That's the
devil.
thing about Kooky Diaper. He fights the judge.
He
in every
ain't
case.
afraid. He ain't afraid to fight no damn judge. Oh,
Yeah.
Kooky Diaper.
Kooky Diaper shows up with a briefcase. Briefcase takes out the papers in the briefcase. Immediately, paper shreds all the papers and goes.
I don't need any of this stuff.
They're like, Kooky, how does your client plead? And he's like,
Actually, Your Honor, it's you who's going to be pleading at the end of this. Pleading for mercy. You're going to be pleading for mercy. Come here.
wrapping his hands.
Dude, he does like the hockey jersey thing with his robe, though.
And then he's coming out the courtroom and a bunch of news reporters are like, Kooky, how'd you win the case? How'd you win the case? No, I just want to get home to my wife and kids and family, and I just want to get.
Yeah.
No questions.
Kooky, how do you respond to the allegations?
Oh, I can kill you.
Boo!
Meanwhile, the judge goes home and his wife's like, "Why did you let that happen to you? Like, come on, you're supposed to be a judge."
Yeah.
And she's like, "What do you want me to do? It was Kooky Diaper." Okay?
You don't know Kooky.
Yeah.
You
You've
weren't
never
there.
been. You've never been
You weren't
one-on-one with
Your
Kooky.
Honor, if my foot fits in your ass,
You must quit. It doesn't even rhyme.
God damn it! How did he know that rule?
Fuck.
God damn it! That one. How did he know that precedent
Come on
written
over here.
in
Everybody on the
1782?
jury, come
Kooky
on
Diaper
here.
must be a Freemason. He knows the fucking.
I'm going to beat the shit out of everybody in the jury. Come here.
Dude, Tommy, your beer keeps getting bigger.
Yeah, what the fuck? Is someone filling that for you off screen?
I got a guy who works for me.
Clay's just pissing in it off screen.
One more. Do one more. Thank you. Here, take this too. Go get your. Go
Damn.
put something a little nicer on. Sorry, I'm talking to
Did you
my
just
bartender.
did you just tip him $100 bill?
Yeah.
Go
Tipped
put
him
something
$100.
nicer on.
It's like a liter
Hey.
Stein. It's insane.
So, what's up, guys?
That was a good run. I'm tired now. I'm tired after the well, here's what I think you should do. I don't think you should apologize to anybody.
You need to contact Kooky Diaper immediately.
and associates. And you need to
Okay, let
play
me
this
ask you guys something.
podcast for your boyfriend.
I want to ask you fellas something. Do you feel like this behavior, right, where all these people are saying that it's not funny, right?
Yeah.
Does that qualify as gaslighting?
No.
No, I think they're just stupid.
I think
yeah.
gaslighting is more like one-on-one.
Okay.
This would be something
I
more
gaslight
like
groups. I'm gaslighting
no,
hundreds
but
of people.
that would
at
be
once right now.
a group of people coordinating to gaslight this person, which is more.
Yeah.
That's
I bel-
gang stalking.
It, exactly,
Yeah,
it
they're
is.
doing
It's called
gang
gang
stalking.
stalking. Yeah.
The boyfriend calls. It's just like, okay, they're gonna call. They're gonna ask about this shitting your pants thing. You gotta say it's not funny, okay?
Yeah.
Or else we ain't boys anymore.
Yeah, you're getting Truman showed right now.
Yeah, he's talking to her
Yeah.
dad. Otherwise, we ain't boys anymore.
Ed Harris is in there with a headset on, just coordinating all of it. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not that can't be gaslighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Kooky wouldn't argue that's gaslighting. No way.
Kooky would just threaten the defense.
Hey, the man knows his shit.
first-degree gaslighting.
He's a lawyer for a reason, Zach.
He was OJ's original lawyer.
I mean, Aaron Isaacs lost his parents' business to Kooky Diaper.
Yep.
What is this?
Why do you think he has to drive Tom?
What the hell did you just...
What the fuck did you just say?
Is Aaron falling on hard times?
No, I mean, there's a whole thing about
his family's business on our podcast.
Don't say
you idiot.
Aaron's business.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I don't know.
if you guys
I like
know.
to dig a little deeper. I'm gonna scratch it. Okay, Ryan, do you wanna take us through the weekend, man? Seems
Sure.
like you had a good hang.
Yeah,
it
how
was
was
fun.
Limestone, dude?
It was really fun. Well, we drove down in an RV, and here's the thing about an RV is it can
Were
also
you with Bob?
Yeah, with Bob and Courtney Baca, and when you're in an RV, it can also experience turbulence. You know what I mean? Like you're in an RV, and all of a sudden everything is shaking a lot. You feel like you're gonna die.
Yeah, not the same thing as VR.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, no, that would be different.
A lot of people
Okay.
think that.
VR is very stable, you know? You're in your home.
Yeah, if your VR is experiencing turbulence, you need to take that thing off your head. It's gonna blow you up.
Update the software, my man.
Your head just explodes.
If
Pops
you're
like
doing VR in an RV, God protect you, dude. You're
God
playing with
bless.
fire.
Yeah. But yeah, Bob brought his cat with because he's a fucking idiot.
He also
What the
stole
fuck?
He stole like the main camera.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was using this camera for at Lodestone. I guess just taking pictures, taking video. But like the main camera, the one that's all aligned for people to do reels at CCU, he just straight took that thing to Limestone. And so when we were coming to like film the the shows this weekend, we had to like refocus the other camera in order to take good footage, right? Like centered on the stage. So
Yeah.
just take a different camera. I don't know. You probably have a million cameras, Bob.
I
He
think
could have
wanted-
taken the one that wasn't focused up.
Yeah, I think he wanted
Yeah.
to take the best one.
Yeah. What? Why is he making tapes at Limestone?
Bob's
Yeah.
quote was in the Slack group. His quote was "fuck y'all." So
Nice.
Yeah, so that's who I was in an RV with for 5 days. And
I gotta be honest, that sounds pretty painful.
the
You weren't sleeping in the RV, were you?
no, I did. Yeah, so
What?
we got one hotel room, but because Courtney's a woman, she got it. Also, here's the thing with RVs: everything that's in an RV is just a
That
worse
sounded
version.
misogynistic, but it's like, no, that is the rule.
No, that was the
That's
reasoning.
like
that
straight
was
up
like the
rule.
reasoning. Is
Yeah.
she got a suite hotel, like literally SUITE.
An ensuite,
Yeah,
and you got raped by Bob.
Yeah, and I was assaulted. And I'm more of a pepper guy. But here's the thing with an RV: everything that's on it, the RV is just a
pretty
worse version of what you would have anywhere else. So like toilets, it's like the worst toilet you've ever
Yeah.
seen. You know.
Were you taking shits in there?
No, and then Bob was like making fun of me for it. I was like, I got to shit. I'm going up to Courtney's room.
Yeah, that's
I'm
like
gonna
a
poop
rule.
in her hotel room and shower in
You
there.
don't shit on
because-
the bus.
No.
and that was crazy how you like got your squat PR before you shat.
Yeah, well, they had a nice. That's how nice the hotel was. They had a squat rack right above the toilet.
Yeah, that's really considerate of them.
They even had a
actually.
penis bidet, which is pretty sick. You ever had a penis bidet? It's just a sharp metal rod. And you put it in your penis, and it
Yeah.
shoots pressurized water through your ass.
It's like the dentist thing that they spray
Yep.
your teeth with.
It's a
Yeah.
penile pick. But yeah, it's great. It feels horrible. But no, the hangs were great. I got drunker than I've been like in a really long time every single night. The first night I was out until like 3:30.
What were you sipping on?
Just cooler, just like Budweiser. That's what they had at the bar.
Bud Heavy.
Just Bud Heavy. Give me another Bud Heavy.
Hell yes.
And first night, so AJ Grill was there. Me and him
Love that dude.
shut down this bar called the Bishop, and I didn't have any shows that night. So like we saw Kanane, and then
He was night one.
He was night one. He was at the theater, and then we hung out with like him. And then I caught Shane Torres' set at
Nice.
Comedy Attic, and Shane Torres.
Oh, nice,
Dude,
dude.
he's so fucking
He
funny.
rules.
Yeah.
They're both really nice too. Like I was hanging out with them a little bit too. But yeah, me and AJ Grill at the end of the night, so like 3:30, and I was so drunk when I got back to the RV I couldn't like get the door open, so I had to crawl through like the driver's door, which was parked like it was hard to get in there, and I was just like laughing to myself. Like Bob's already asleep, I was just like laughing about how drunk I was. You ever get that drunk where you're just like, Jesus Christ, this is crazy that I'm allowed to get this drunk. They should have cut me off.
That's like you were texting us. I think me and Tommy were probably both asleep by this time. You were texting us like a couple weeks ago. You're like, guys, I'm blasted in Fargo, giving thumbs up to everybody who walks by me on the street.
That was a good bit.
It's the funniest thing I've ever done.
It made me, because you're just spreading positivity. And when drunk people get a thumbs up from a stranger, they're like, dude, I am killing it right now. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I would encourage anybody to do that. It's a really fun thing to do. So that's night one. Then night two, I have a set at, where was I? Oh, Bishop. So like that's like a bar, and that was okay. I think I thought I did worse than I did, because like the thing with that crowd, like it was pretty full, but you'd like tell a joke, it would do really well, and then you're like, I got you now. I got you guys. And then the next joke, it was like you were just starting over. Like you couldn't build any momentum, and no comic. None of the openers were able to. But I got off, and then like a couple people were like, yeah, you were like great. And I was like, it didn't feel great.
Sometimes that's just the room,
Ryan.
though.
Yeah.
The room makes those conditions.
Yeah, it's whatever,
Yeah.
Ryan, do you want to just explain what Limestone Comedy Festival is for a listener who maybe has been following the whole?
Yeah, it's
Zach, great note, man.
yeah. So it's a festival that's like fairly difficult to get into.
It's pretty prestigious.
Yeah, it's a good festival.
It's in Indiana, right?
Bloomington, Indiana.
Yeah.
And
It's
we
pretty
drove through
penis.
Indianapolis, which is the largest Native American reservation in the world, I believe. In Indianapolis.
They got a whole city of them down there.
I was walking around interviewing white people, like, what gives you the right to live here, huh?
Shouldn't it be
anyways.
all Indian dudes over there, pretty much?
No, because unfortunately, when they named it, that was the nomenclature.
Oh, yeah. Indianapolis,
you can't do-
more like Mumbai. Am I right? Heyo. All right, keep going.
Somehow,
It's not even that
somehow
bad.
Maybe
it's
worse
just,
than what I said.
I love how you'll say something bad.
That was
I'll
bad,
put one
Grant.
riff on it, and then you'll stonewall me and go, "That was maybe worse than what I said."
Wait, guys, I have a joke really quick.
Yeah.
Indianapolis, more like Mumbai.
Dude, I love it, bro.
How was that?
All right. More like don't buy. Do buy, don't buy.
It's not Dubai. Oh,
All right.
we didn't say
Shut up. Shut up and let me talk about limestone.
Mumbai, more like dad buy. Okay, all right.
Okay. All right.
How about New Delhi? I want a Reuben sandwich right now.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
Give me one of those old delis. I trust those guys more.
Yeah. Give me that
Grant
one's
knows what I'm
Polish.
talking about.
How come New Delhi's Indian, but old Delhi's are always Polish?
It's like an Italian guy traveling to New Delhi in India, just being like, "What the fuck is this? What the?"
Where's the prosciutto?
What did they do to our Delhi?
I want some gabagool right now. Come on.
Anyways, we're like the first set's all right. It's okay.
The guy's eating curry. He's like, "This isn't so prasad." Sorry.
Yeah. And like India, everyone's playing it real safe with their sets for the most part. Like no one's really taken a bunch of big risks, at least from the first two nights that I saw.
What's the vibe of Bloomington as a city?
Super liberal, but it's like surrounded
college?
by yeah, it's
college
like
town?
the University of Indiana's there.
Okay.
And it's surrounded by like red, and so they're liberal in a way where they're like, no, we have to be like aggressively
Yeah.
liberal because everyone outside of the city is like a fucking it's like a monster, right? So
Everyone wants to get them, you know?
yeah.
They're kind of like the Israel of the Midwest. Everyone wants to get them from the outside.
Okay. Well.
I've been saying that for years.
Okay. So everybody's playing it pretty safe from what I see, and I'm like, I'm on a gay bar the second night or the Saturday. It's like the last night of the festival, and I'm like, I'm gonna come out like guns blazing on that one. I'm not gonna play it safe. If I bomb, at least I'm
Who cares? Yeah.
I'm like standing on my morals and like what I really think is funny.
You're gonna come out blazing in the gay bar.
And it's like if you do your shit and then just have a mid set, like if you change it and have a mid set, then that is feels like a bomb anyways.
Because the way I
almost.
split my sets, I was like, all right, the first night It's gonna just be a safer set. It's still like better material, but
How long were you doing? 7 minutes?
no, you do 2 10s.
Oh,
and
okay.
they're supposed to be different, right? So like second night, like in the morning, I get a text from the producer of the festival, and he's like, "Hey, can you do Comedy Attic instead, which is a club there instead of the gay bar?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, of course."
Oh yeah, I hate gay people.
No, the Comedy Attic is such a
Forgot.
good room.
Happy
dude.
Pride.
Thank you so
Sorry,
much.
I just remembered.
It's such a good room. But so show starts, and right away, like, crowd is just like very hot. And this guy from Portland named Niraj, who I met, I fucking probably wouldn't even be able to pronounce his last name if I tried, but he's like one of the funniest people I've ever seen. He's like very, very fun hang.
Dude, I love fucking meeting new people who you just instantly click with. It's like, God, it's the best.
There are
Yeah,
multiple people.
Meeting friends is awesome.
Yeah.
I love hanging out.
I wanna
Having
make
chill
one
times is
now.
dope.
But he's
God,
going,
I wish I was making a friend right now.
yeah, you're losing one. If you keep fucking interrupting me, Tommy. He's like really hitting, and also he has a punchline where he like says something's gay, and it gets a laugh, and I'm like, all right, dude, I think I'm gonna be all right. And I went up and just had a real nice set. So
Hell yeah.
it was fun. And then dude, like we all the people that were on that show, like during the headliner set, we were like, "Are you guys hungry? Are you hungry?" Everybody was hungry. So then we just had like this like super diverse group of people just walking down the streets of like Indiana going to get Jimmy John's. It was pretty funny. We had a nice crew. But yeah, I met a lot of really, really talented individuals there, and it was just a good time. And every night I went back so fucking drunk. Also, dude, like the Friday night, I didn't get crazy drunk because I hit somebody's like weed pen, and I got so high that like I'm sitting here with like Brad Sativa, who's a really funny comic. He's a black guy from like Tennessee, and like he's just like talking to me about the black experience, and I'm like so high, just like, that's crazy, dude. Whoa, I didn't know it was like that. You know, like I had no idea.
Oh man, whoa,
What the fuck? Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa, man. Like only understanding, like only I was like at 10% brain power. You know,
I
just
didn't know any of this.
oh, what the fuck, man? All right.
Dude, I smoked weed last night for like the first time in like 6 months. Immediately went to my room and freaked out for 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
How much did you smoke? Did you smoke too much?
One hit of a joint.
That's what happened to me.
They're
Yeah.
powerful now, especially in New York.
Dude, went to my room and went to go to bed, and I'm just like, fuck, I stink. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I think I stink. Just in the hole for 2 hours.
Dude, that sucks. That sucks that you can't like relax with it, you know, because it is fun. It is fun.
No,
when
but
you
then I
can.
started laughing because of how much I was freaking out, which was making me laugh a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy, you remember when we were hanging out with Micah at that show where and he was passing around a joint, and I smoked a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately afterwards, I was like, "Fuck, how am I gonna get home?"
Yeah.
I don't know New York like that well. Like,
Dude, you're like
and-
disabled, man. Like I smoked weed, went to my room, and I was like, how the fuck do my blankets work? I'm like, who knows how to drive these blankets over here? I can't put these fuckers on.
I'm not just gonna get under them.
My blankets were like not fitting right for like a whole 8 seconds, and I was like, how do you work this mechanism?
You ever have that, like, if you do like mushrooms or something and you come out of it and you're just like, why are my blankets soaked for so like your blankets are wet and shit's just like thrown all over the place, and then you
Yeah, dude. I don't really
Your
do.
phone, your phone's in like the silverware cabinet.
yeah, you're like
I'm gonna use this tool later.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really do mushrooms anymore. I think I might do some this summer though, because I'm like into the last couple times I've done them, they've been like very small micro doses. So it's kind of just like getting high a little bit, you know. It's not, because I don't like the feeling of like giving it over to being
wanna
like
be in control,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Because I've had quite a few bad trips.
Yeah, I hate when like people who are like big mushroom people are always like, you gotta just let it take over. And it's like, yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
No.
what the fuck?
You actually don't.
Yeah.
What if it doesn't give it back?
What if you just become insane? Yeah.
I'm glad you had a fun time at Limestone, Ryan. I was watching your stories, and I was very proud and happy for you.
Yeah, I was having
I was like, look
dude.
at my boy having a good time.
I was having a real nice time. What?
Ryan, I want to apologize for messaging you and saying that I hope you shit your pants on stage. That was.
You did ask me. You did ask me if I was going to Galactic Pizza, and I was like, like next to Kyle Kinane, I'm just like so drunk, like I'm not fucking going to Galactic Pizza tonight.
No, it was Terminal, but yeah.
Galactic
Terminal.
Pizza.
Oh my god.
That's how long I've been gone. Is that I think Terminal is Galactic Pizza.
Galactic Pizza is a horrible open mic that used to exist here in Minneapolis, but I gotta say I do miss it. That was a good
I wish
hang.
I
open
wish
mic.
Zach
That
and
used to be
Aaron
the
wouldn't
late
have
night.
ruined it.
Yeah, Zach, was that the
Yep.
business that you were referring to that Aaron's parents got sued out of? Was it the Galactic
Yep.
Pizza
It was
open
the
mic?
Galactic Pizza comedy open mic. That's why they won't let us do it anymore.
That was the first place I ever did stand-up comedy. Galactic Pizza.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
People always either go to like the worst one or the best one.
I think it's
You know what I
smarter
mean?
actually to go to the worst one. Like,
Yeah.
just
definitely.
because then nobody's gonna notice you be shitty.
Yeah.
You know.
But your
And then
ceiling
you
is
won't
so
have
low.
like this expectation, you know, like you want this expectation of like, oh, it's always gonna be this good. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Dude, Galactic was tough. That was
like
it was
Yeah.
probably the worst mic in the
I don't
city.
think
so-
I
Yeah,
ever
think
had
I
a good
had
set.
Only one good set there in
Yeah.
years.
Dude, Sarah Squirm did Galactic Pizza. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like when
really.
she was visiting and she was performing, she did guest sets at Sisyphus, and then she went and performed at Galactic Pizza, and now she's like on television. That's just
Yeah.
Now she's on
I mean,
Teletubby.
I opened up for her like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
She was opening up for Wardell, and
wow.
I opened up for them at some college.
I was
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you opened up the Starbucks that they got their lattes from.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tommy opened up to them. He's like, yeah, I think like I'm just really sad
I think I'm
sometimes.
gay.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm alone, I just feel really sad. I don't know if you guys feel like that too.
I don't know what's going on.
No, it's pretty awesome that all three of your careers have taken off in the ways that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're all the same guy.
Each person more successful than the last.
Than the last.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And of course, Tommy being first.
Of
Oh, yeah,
course.
of course. I'm
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Do you guys have any other things you want to cover? I mean, we're not really. I think we got about 10 minutes left or so. Any gripes? Any qualms? Zach, do you have any?
Well, Well, I just got back from New York, right?
Oh, you were here?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
We
Dude,
hung
you
out a
should
few
have hit
times.
me up, man. What?
Yeah, I guess it all got memory hold, huh?
Yeah, I don't really remember.
Dude, you gotta
Well,
quit
okay.
smoking that pot, Tommy. You gotta quit smoking all that fucking ganja.
But like that night though, that you were at, like last episode, you were talking about this show, right? This flower shop show, right?
Yeah.
That you were in. I don't know if are we allowed to talk about that?
Yeah, I think we can talk about it. I don't care.
Okay, well, me and Joey were at that show, right? And I don't know if I really should demand an apology from like, because you already demanded an apology from like the producer, but they were kind of unchill to me and Joey, right?
Yeah, they weren't being. The one guy wasn't being chill.
I think he was just really stressed out, and I get it. Like, show producer, that's a nice space. You want to keep it to do a show or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know, you gave your perspective of like, you know, wanting to goof around, and he wasn't into it. But from me and Joey's perspective, right? Like, I bought a ticket to that show, right? Because I didn't know anyone, and I wanted to be nice. So I was like, in my head, I'm like, I'm JD Rockefeller over here. I'm a comic buying a ticket for a show.
You're a
You know, I'm the
patron.
nicest
You're a
guy
patron of the
possible.
arts. You're a patron of the arts.
I'm a goddamn philanthropist at this point, you know?
How much was the ticket? Did we talk about this last night? How much was the ticket?
$100.
Yeah, it was $100.
$150.
Uh-huh.
Or for two payments of $2.99. You
Either
can
or.
buy a ticket to this comedy show.
and shit your pants.
One payment of $6.
But like, okay,
two
so when we get down there, right? We get down there to the showroom. Me and Joey were sitting in the back. We're like, you know, it's a BYOB show, so we had brought our own bees and we're drinking them and we're having a good time.
Bitches.
And we're talking.
Yeah,
we're
we came in with some sluts.
And So the guy comes up and he's like, "Hey, can you like, we got some more audience coming in. Can you guys move or like whatever?" And in my mind, I'm like, "Well, I bought a ticket, man. I shouldn't have to move anywhere."
But did he know this? Does he know you're a ticket holder?
Well, we had talked to him coming in, and I had showed him my ticket to the guy at the booth, but maybe not him directly. So maybe he didn't know exactly. But I told him like, "Hey, man, I bought a ticket. I can like hang out." And then he was just kind of like flippant. And then I
What do you mean
turned
flippant?
to Joey.
He flipped out.
Yeah.
No, flippant. Flippant.
Fuck.
He's like pointing at Zach's beer. He's like, "What the fuck is this? It's BYOB. Bring your own baby, not bring your own beer, dude. You're supposed to bring a baby to this show.
Everybody thinks the B means something else. They just have B stuff
Yeah.
with them.
Bring
Yeah, I
your
brought my
own bees."
Yeah,
I
you just
brought
got a
plenty of
B on
bees
a
in
piece of
there.
floss. No, Zach was using the word flippant. You fucking idiots, not flipping.
So okay, but like he's like asking us to like sit somewhere else or whatever, and I turned to Joey and I'm like, I'm a little high at this point because Joey also had a joint, and but I turned to Joey and I'm like, "Hey man, why is this guy trying to police the seats?" And Joey's like, "Don't use that word."
What do you mean?
He's like, don't use the word policing, like don't use that. And I was like, why? He's kind of being a cop about it, and I'm like saying it too loud.
Wait, but why did Joey have a gripe about the
Because
word?
he's like, I'm in earshot of the producer, right? And I'm
Oh,
just
is he
being
just
like-
telling you to keep it down?
I think he wants us to move because audience is going to come down, right? So it was like the layout of this show, right? Is it was in the basement, right? And it was in the basement of this flower shop, and there were a bunch of audience that were mingling up top and like hanging out, and they were going to eventually filter down to the show. The show was already started at this point, and he wanted to just like make room for people at that point. And honestly, there were not enough people. Like they were not going to sit in our seats or whatever, but like. This guy's just in a little bit in his head. Whatever,
I think
shouldn't even brought
Joey.
this
I
up.
think Joey kind of suffers from people make a lot of snap judgments about Joey,
Yeah,
so he
for
has to be
sure.
really careful about first impressions. Is what I've noticed about him, because when I was
Yeah,
with him a
he's
lot.
worried about that.
He is, and for a long time I was thinking he was just kind of delusional and being like, "Joey, not everybody hates you. Like you freak out because you think everybody has this really warped vision of you." But I think some of it's actually true. The more I've talked to him, because he's very aware. Like I've said this to him enough times where he's like, "I know you think I assume everybody hates me, but I don't know the way."
People are really quick to write off Joey as like not a serious person.
Yeah. And also,
Yeah,
like,
he's-
not a
he's the
serious
best,
performer. Like, what he's doing is
exactly.
just stupid and
But he's like talking to everyone about like doing film in New York, doing comedy in New York.
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes it pretty obvious like this guy is like serious, but like he looks like also like the kind of crazy guy who shows up to your show and like talks loud.
like he could be Misha. You know what I mean? Like,
Joey's the GOAT, and if you're not on board, I don't want nothing to do with you.
yeah, I agree. There's a
Pal.
local guy around here who was just talking shit about Joey Hamburger to me, and I was just like, I don't want to fucking.
Who?
I'm not gonna say.
Will you tell me?
Did you
after?
defend?
I'll tell you guys. No, because I mean, it was honestly not even worth the conversation because I have in the past, and they know my thoughts. But it's a person who's had multiple bad takes, so I'm just like, you know what? You actually don't know what's funny anymore. Unfortunately, sorry about
yeah,
that,
you
dude.
just struck out.
Yeah, fully struck out. Okay, but yeah, carry on.
Yeah, well, good luck surviving summer without hamburgers, okay?
Yeah, dude.
Right.
Zach,
Good luck then.
Right.
Good luck with that
Zach.
barbecue.
yes. Zach,
okay.
well,
Slay.
Zach, yes.
Zach, do you want to apologize for the burp?
Do we have to litigate the burp?
No, we've talked about it on the podcast. Mm-hmm. Just apologize for burping in my face and blowing it in my face a year and a half ago.
I just think that bringing up another incident while something has just happened feels a little bit manipulative, Ryan.
I don't think so. I think we're comparing apples and apples here, buddy. But my apple's a little older than yours. And this apple never got justice. No justice, no peace, Zach. You gotta give me an apology for burping in my face.
This apple has turned into fine cider.
Because I apologize for accidentally.
Which has then been burped.
This apple has
blown.
turned into fine cider. Wow, looks like this apple it's just turned into a nice glass of cider.
Yep.
A nice yellow, piss-colored glass of cider.
Because Zach, I apologize for accidentally leaking on you, and you have not
but
apologized
it feels like
for.
a conditional apology.
There's no
But
condition here. What's the condition?
The condition is that I apologize back to you for this other incident a year and a half ago.
Well, you should have
That's a
apologized,
condition.
but you should have apologized in the first place, right? I mean, if you burp it in someone's face and blow it in their face on purpose, it's like an apologizable offense, right?
Zach, what is the hesitation to apologize here?
Yeah. You know,
Why are you
just think that it's
playing
like a
hardball?
Because you've
I think
already
it's a
got
little bit
my
funny.
apology. You know,
I think it's in line with the shitting the pants, right? It's a funny move.
no, it's not funny.
So you were just doing it as a bit?
Probably, yeah.
That's a mean-spirited bit, Zach.
Come on. When
okay,
you're with
here's
your
the thing,
boys
dude.
And you're a little burpy.
Here's the thing. I think
Yeah.
you could do that. You could get away with that maybe with Tommy. Hell, maybe even with me. But Ryan's a guy.
I've got a nose like a drug dog.
Ryan's a guy who's not. Ryan's a respect guy, and I think
I'm all
we
about-
know
I'm all
this.
about respect.
We all know this.
No, it just stunk and it was mean. It just sucked. It wasn't funny and it sucked, dude. I was just like, dude, what the fuck was that?
See what I
Man,
mean?
you know, Zach's
Because here's the
breath
thing.
gotta be bad.
Here's the thing. If you burp,
You just know by looking at Zach, that breath has got to be on 10.
it smells crazy in there.
It's like when SpongeBob, you can see the like fish bones and
Yeah.
stuff and the
Yeah.
smell.
It
can
turned
see
my
the
face
plants
putrid.
dying.
Yeah, I was looking like Squidward. Because here's the thing: if Grant burps right and it stinks, but he doesn't blow it in my face, I'm like, damn, dude, that sucked.
Yeah, he still gets mad about
Yeah,
that.
but I'm not gonna make him apologize. You know, I'm like,
but
well,
you
that was an
will.
honest
But
mistake.
you will dress me down.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, yeah, of course.
But I don't do
Yeah.
that.
No, because you're a good friend. And if you did burp and blow it in my face, I bet you'd apologize.
You know what, dude? I'm just gonna apologize right now, just to cover any bases in case I ever did
and
do
if
that.
that does happen, that will be valid. Thank you,
Okay.
Grant.
Yeah. See, Zach,
right.
is that so hard?
Well, you know, Ryan. I think, given that everything is going on,
He's not gonna apologize.
the fact that Ryan, you've been through a lot lately, and I think maybe given all that you've been through, it might do you a bit of good to have an honest, sincere apology from me. So let me just say.
No, that sucks.
No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's it. That's
I'm sorry.
that's
Ryan.
that's the
Zach,
episode, guys.
Zach, thank you for apologizing. That was very big of you to apologize for something that you did a year and a half ago.
Also, Grant, bleep out his burp and then put in just like the little black strip that just says slur. So that's what's gonna happen in post, Zachy Poo.
That's what you get. That's what you get when you apologize to
That's what
me.
you
And
get
agree
for
to do the
apologizing.
podcast.
Yeah.
And doing the
Last
podcast.
minute.
Thanks for being on the podcast, though, Zach.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
It's a pleasure. And,
Of course.
Big congratulations to Ryan for his successful trip to Limestone.
Do you ever think
And for-
like Zach is not gonna move like a sixth grader? For, like at any point, he's gonna stop moving like a fucking fifth grader. He's just like, thank you, everybody. Thank you.
He does. I have seen Zach just start doing push-ups out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
pull-ups.
Well, I'm inspired by you, Tommy, because Tommy's doing like 100 push-ups a day. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
man.
love to get there.
You gotta get there, dude. You gotta get strong.
Tommy's doing more push-ups than any of us.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
definitely more than me.
Nobody knows actually. Ryan has refused to comment
I'm
on
being
the
cryptic about the
Numbers
amount of
are
matter,
push-ups.
so-
inconclusive.
So we really don't know. I gotta go. I gotta go do an open mic, guys.
All right, man.
I have to go work on jokes. But thanks for listening, everybody, and write in those apologies. Listener, call in. Let us know how you told your boyfriend how he should shit his pants,
Yeah.
call into that number. Follow me. All right,
Tommy's got to go do the work.
I'm heading out. Peace out, guys.
Bye, Tommy.
Bye, Tommy.
612-314-6469 to call in, submit, or demand your own anonymous apology. Zach, what do you want to plug?
Hey, if you got some time, if you like listening to podcasts, check out the I Love You Mana podcast. It's a podcast that at this point has very little to do with Magic the Gathering, but it's somewhere in the bottom of if you think of it as like a archaeological dig. There are some Magic cards at the very bottom of the structure.
Oh, I'd be so fucking pissed, dude, if I was digging under something really old and all I found was a bunch of Magic the Gathering cards. I'd be like, where's all the gold and shit, you know? This was a $1 million excavation. We just found Magic the Gathering cards? What the fuck?
Some of them are valuable.
So you're back on the podcast now?
I've never been on.
I thought you were taking a...
We were rotating.
A sabbatical.
We rotate.
You can only get bullied by Mike Lester
Right,
for so long.
Spin your narrative, Zach.
Lester's back on. Tor's on. Micah, the Belly of Steel, he's on.
Nice.
It's a good time.
Belly TV, by the way. Is he a Teletubby? Is he a low-key Teletubby? What's going on?
He's a Twitch streamer. He streams Friday nights and...
Don't plug Belly on here. You about to drop
I'll plug
Belly.
Belly. Belly's a friend of mine. He's a great guy.
We love
Check out
Belly.
TV on Twitch.
Yeah. Ryan?
Come on out to Grant headlining what we
nice,
recently
dude.
found out would be a contest. This
Don't
week-
frame it like that. It's still just a regular show.
It's a gimmick now, and it fucking sucks. Fucking asshole.
He's a
Bob.
respect guy, people. I told
All right.
you, he's a respect guy.
I'll be doing spots on that. That's going to be this weekend.
Yes.
So the weekend that this comes out.
June 9th and 10th. Sorry.
No, you're all good. It's your show. Come to Comedy Corner Underground, see Grant. I'll be there too. And then if you'd also like June 30th and July 1st, I'll be headlining a contest of my own, folks. So please buy tickets at least a week in advance so none of the contestants will use their comps and take money directly out of my pocket. Thank you. That's Comedy Corner Underground. I love when I just found out that it's a competition. I love that. Thank you. Woo!
Okay, same goes here on all fronts. June 9th and 10th, folks. We would seriously love to see you there. Come out.
I mean, I'm just excited for the opportunity to do my comedy in front of an audience. So I'm excited to perform in this competition.
You're
I
in
go
the,
for
you're in the
shows.
competition.
Yeah. I've
good
hacked the
fucking
system.
God.
What's your night?
Oh, I'm doing all of them, actually.
He's rigged it.
That's awesome, dude. You're doing every spot.
Yeah, I'm doing every spot, actually.
Oh, hell yeah.
Holy shit.
I've got access to the database.
Yeah,
and
the
I'm
competition
only one other
is-
than Bob who knows how
You've
to
been poring
edit it.
over the figures and the data.
The competition is can a man beat himself? That's the theme of it, is one man versus himself.
Brother.
Well, that's what comedy is, really, right? It's about measuring yourself against yourself, and we're going to be doing that over and over for each show this summer.
Dare I
Yes.
say, trying to set a PR.
Yes. Puerto Rico.
All right.
The PR stands for Puerto
That's
Rico.
pretty good.
Let's be done now.
All right, Zach, thanks for being on the podcast.
Thank you, fellas.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure.
I think this is going to be more well received than you in the Lester episode.
Oh, God, man. One of the most controversial episodes.
My mom's going to text me and she's going to be like, I don't think you guys were mean enough to Zach this time.
Yeah, that's the feedback we're going to get.
Awesome.
you
All right,
didn't-
thanks, fellas.
All right, bye.
Bye, Zach.
Bye.